girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females need you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me.
Hi, I'm Rylan Marzano, the host of Take Care of Your Body by Rye. I hope this is your new favorite space for all things health, wellness, and healing. Each week, I sit down with doctors, dietitians, wellness experts, and just your everyday people, and we talk about taking care of the body, why it's important, and overall stories that will remind you on why you need to take better care of yourself and why you need to focus on taking care of your mental and physical health. Make sure you hit subscribe so you can follow along and join me every week on this journey of health, healing, and overall wellness. Hey everyone, today I'm honored to welcome Rizzy Rey, Rylan Rosano, and Rizzy Rey. Look at us go.
What's good?
That's like a dream team right there.
It really is. We built a very great rapport in the past like week, 2 weeks.
I know, I don't do that either with like podcast guests, so you're special. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
You've been like
I'll
you've
take
been
it.
seeing all the Rylan lore, and you're like, is she dying? Like, what's going on in this like story? Like, is she good? Like, I was I'll give you all the Rylan updates, and then suddenly it's just like me in the damn emergency room, or like me doing some chaotic thing, and you're like, Rylan, like we have a podcast to record.
I definitely paused the game to text you back, so that's very special.
Oh my God, pausing the game. That's what game are you playing? Like what video game?
Right now, I've been playing, I don't know if you've ever heard of this called Mouse, PI for Hire.
Never heard of that one.
Most stupidest fucking game ever. I can't believe I do this to myself, but it's basically like a shooter, but like a mystery game in the style of 1930s Mickey Mouse.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look at
Yeah, it's also like super brutal and like very dark, but it's in 1930s Mickey Mouse. It's so fucking stupid, but oh wait, hold on, can we cuss on here?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so it's really fucking stupid.
I'm like, imagine I said no and then I drop like four F-bombs. You're like,
What
that's
the
not
fuck?
fair.
We have to start all the way over. Like, it's like two
Like
more weeks.
in 2 more weeks. You're gonna have to text me back 2 more weeks. Sorry about the Mickey Mouse wannabe. Like uh,
It really made me upset.
that is so funny. I feel like video games are so hit or miss. Like I don't have the attention span to play them.
Really?
Yeah, because that's the thing about me. Like, I try and like relax or like watch a movie, and I'm like, oh my God, this is a podcast idea. Let me pitch this. Let me edit this. Let me post this. Let me do this. That's how my brain works. It doesn't matter. I
I
could be on my deathbed and a podcast episode is coming out.
I feel like so much media right now is so mid. Like everything from movies to shows, like there's a lot of like just shit that's coming out lately. I think it's like
So real.
people are making things for like profit in mind, like, oh, this worked for somebody else, we're gonna do it again. But it's instead of like an original idea.
No, and like what really messed up my brain is like earlier this week, I think I heard on the news that two young filmmakers are doing better than the Grogu movie that just came out. I was like, what the hell? Like Obsession in Backrooms is like more being seen more than the Grogu Star Wars movie because people like younger voices and filmmakers and creators, which is insane.
Yeah, but don't get me started on Obsession.
You know, my friend was like, we can go watch it next weekend. And then she ended up watching it and she's like, you don't want to see that girl. No, no, no.
Do you like horror?
I hate horror. No, that's so
Don't
scary.
don't go see
I don't
it.
want to see it. No, I'm not going
It's
to.
really good though, but don't yeah, if you don't
Speaking
like
of
horror, you're gonna
Obsession,
make her do.
we have a friend that has an album named Obsession. Everyone should go stream.
It's so good. Yeah, Isaiah is a fucking visionary.
We love him. King. That's how you found me, which is insane. Look at
Yeah, he records at like 9 in the morning
that. Okay.
and like 10 11 in the morning. And it's insanity because like I don't know if you could tell by now, but I don't wake up until like 11, 12 p.m. So like he'll want to come in. I mean, he'll call me in advance, so at least he does that. But like, yeah, it's a great way to start the day for me.
He needs to bring you a matcha when he records with you. Like that's the only, I think, fair trade. Like he makes you get up early, he brings you a matcha.
I'm actually gonna tell him to do that.
You're gonna be like, Rye said you need to do it, and then he'll do
I'm
it.
literally, yeah, because like
How can you say no to
it's
me?
insane.
You
Exactly.
can't. Like that's the whole thing. You can't. Um, but no, matcha, before we hit record, like before we started recording, guys, I was literally telling Rizzy that I don't like matcha and I feel like I've never given it like a proper shot. So tomorrow I'm gonna be trying it out and everyone will be seeing on the Instagram story and you will be knowing that you're the reason why I'm trying it.
You're gonna love it if you do it the way I said, like, because like it, people don't know how to order it correctly. People don't know how to get it correctly. Like even all the stuff in the store sucks. Like once you do it this way, I'm telling you, you're never gonna go back to coffee.
Start
That's a
your
lie.
own. I've been drinking coffee since I was like 10 years old, but okay. Start your own matcha brand. Like, what are you waiting for?
I need a trip to Japan.
Okay. Yeah, you should do
Yeah.
that. And then you can start your own company. You can sponsor my podcast. There we go. Look at that. Like,
You
see
know, matcha is going extinct.
what?
I think I'm part of the reason.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm going insane.
Yeah, apparently it takes like years to grow, and like all the farmers are like getting kind of old. There's not enough young people doing it. I feel like young people need to be doing more like groundbreaking shit, like me
Yeah.
and you.
What the hell is everyone else doing? Eating chips on their couch? Like, I'm so lost. Why are we not starting shit?
Somewhere along the way, people decided that being an influencer must be easy. Well, actually, that's a really big issue in our generation. They think that everything's easy.
It's not. It's not easy. It's so vulnerable and scary. And I think like people don't realize that. They think like, oh, you're just talking to a camera. Like it takes so much confidence to post and put yourself out there. It literally feels like being naked in the middle of the street.
No, that's very true. Like you kind of do have to eliminate shame all the way around, especially when you're first getting started and like you're just a nobody trying to make it. Like that's really difficult.
Well, now I want to tie it back. Who is Rizzy Ray? Like, introduce yourself, your why, what got you started in this like wonderful industry you're in. I think it's cool what you're doing because you're different than a lot of like creatives that I've come across, and I really like that. And I think you really are passionate about why you do that. So, educate us. You're cool.
I
I'm
appreciate that.
tell everyone that. Tell everyone why you're cool and why Rylan knows you're cool.
Yeah, when I recorded your audiobook, soon.
If you
I,
know, you know. If you know, you
I, I am a producer. I make beats. I own a recording studio. I am an audio engineer, and for
Apparently, it's a
people,
Chinese restaurant.
yeah, yeah, our reviews will tell you that we're a Chinese restaurant, but unfortunately, not yet. Um, but I'm an audio engineer. For people who don't know what that is, that's the people. I get asked what is that a lot, so I'm gonna
Why
explain
don't we know
very
what that
simple.
is? Google it, guys, please, for the love of God.
I'm responsible for the music sounding good. When somebody records it to a mic, it does not sound good originally. It can't. Um,
Yeah.
so somebody has to make it sound good, and that's what I do. And I'm also an event organizer. Like I also put together concerts. So I'm the one that I actually put together the concerts for independent artists. So artists who otherwise wouldn't have an audience and wouldn't have people come to their shows or don't know how to, I help them do that. And that's just something that I added on. Excuse me, I added on alongside the studio and stuff because I love music, I love artists, and I believe in the progression of music and real art.
Love that. That's very inspiring. I feel like just the fact that you're doing that really proves like you don't need to like go to school to do any of this stuff. If you want to do something, you just need to do it and like figure out how, and anyone can do what you're doing. Like it's very inspiring.
Yeah, no, it's very true. Like people when I was starting out, because I grew up in Conway, South Carolina, and I moved all around South Carolina growing up. And South Carolina is a growing state, but there's not a lot of like big media things that's going on. And by the time I graduated high school in Aiken, South Carolina, there wasn't a lot of like people want to do this, but they don't know how to get started, and they really just have their backup plan, and their backup plan really is their main plan, and there's nothing wrong with doing what a lot of them end up doing. We need that in society to push forward, but I knew that this is what I want to do. It's all I knew how to do. So I was just like, I'm gonna take every initiative possible to make this happen.
I love that. Did you go to school for this, or it just was something that you woke up and was like, I'm gonna start this company?
Nah, it was something I always wanted to do. I never went to school.
Okay.
Yeah, and then never went to college.
Okay, and for everyone listening, and maybe you've been told recently you need college, look at Rizzy Ray right here. Like, this is a shining example of a successful human being that didn't need college. Because I feel like there's so much pressure. Like, when you're in your last year of high school, it's like, oh, you need to go to college, you need to have your life plan out this way. And it's like, timelines are bullshit. Timelines are literally bullshit.
How old are you?
I'm 19. Did you know that?
No, I had an idea that you were. I think you posted something like that, but I was like, there's no way you're 19.
I graduated high school at 15. I don't know if you knew that either.
How'd that happen?
That's a whole nother thing. But during the pandemic, I ended up taking like a whole double course load and knocking out my high school requirements for many reasons. It's all in the book.
Okay, yeah, gotta check out your book.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's awesome though. So yeah, I definitely remember. I'm 23. I remember being 19, and it was like this is what would happen, right? Older people would ask you like, so what do you want to do with your life? And you tell them. They'll look at you and they'll go, I think you should do this instead. And they'll just start going how you should go to trade school, you should do something completely different. And I'm like, motherfucker, I just told you what I want to
Yeah,
do.
how about you F off and let me live my life? Like I'm only on Earth for a limited amount of time. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Hello.
Exactly.
No, I love that people can't even say that to me because I've like already built like what I'm doing and like I'm also in grad school, so they can't be like, "Oh, you should do this," because I'm gonna be like, "Actually, I'm a global health and wellness podcast host and a two-time published author." So what were you saying, Karen?
No, exactly.
No,
I mean, I feel like when you're young, right? They tell
right.
you do whatever you want to do. And then by the time you get into high school, literally start telling you that, you do what you can do what pays you well. You gotta know people to get in anywhere. And it's like, no, I think they were right the first time. Feel like just for some people, their paths might be more difficult than somebody else's. But if you really want to do something, you can make it happen.
1,000%. Like, if you want something to be created, create it yourself. And that's exactly what you've done with your recording studio. And I'm proud of you. I really am. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course, now I need to come back to North Carolina. Like, ugh, it's so beautiful there. I keep saying that, but I love it there. And my mom's like attached to it. And like everyone that I know like loves it. I'm like, fine, like I'll just go.
People from like outside of like the Carolinas don't understand. There's like a major difference between North and South Carolina.
Oh my God. No, South Carolina was crazy. When we drove through there, I was like, what the hell is this place? This is weird.
Come on, don't do South Carolina like that. No, but I mean it's very
I
rural.
thought I was gonna
Like,
get kidnapped. I'm not gonna lie.
oh my God.
No shame to South Carolina. I don't know. Maybe it was the area I was in, but
You would love Charleston.
okay,
Yeah, go to Charleston.
deal.
Not gonna tell you anything more than that.
Okay,
You'd
deal.
love it.
Deal. I'll probably write book three in Charleston. We'll stay tuned, everyone. Um, what is something people assume about you that's not true?
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna answer your very basic question with a very deep like, but I've been thinking about this a lot lately. My biggest pet peeve in people is I feel like a lot of people tend to lack individuality in themselves, so they refuse to see it into other people. So I feel like when everybody has preconceived notions about somebody, I mean, and that's natural. You're always going to, but I don't like when people tend to assume your entire background based off their preconceived notions about you.
Oh my God. Literally big exclamation point to that because it's like how you don't even know me. Why are you like perceiving me? Human perception is disgusting.
That's very true.
Like that is just disgusting. Like people perceive other people based off what they post on social media. And like for me, it's like what you see is what you get. That's me. That's my whole brand, obviously. But like for other people, people just pick and choose what they want to share with the world. Like that's not one person's identity. It's literally little squares of the good moments of their life. You can't, base someone's personality or thoughts and feelings and emotions and how they interact with people, with what you see on their Instagram feed. That's not true.
No, and especially when it comes to like when they assume your background.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, like and then you start like you get in the conversation with somebody and they're talking about like I don't know, it could be anything, and they're just like, you don't know what that's like. But listen, I'm like, whoa, slow down. Like, why would you ever say that I don't know what something is like when you don't know me? Like,
Like,
you
you
know
don't
what I
know
mean?
me. Maybe I'm trained in that. Who knows? Maybe I endured that. Like, what?
Right, right. And so it's just like overall, like in general, like, or if you when you know it's the truth when you tell somebody like something about like I don't know, just your background in general. Like if I tell somebody, for example, that I grew up poor, right? Like, we didn't have very much, then and somebody goes, really? It's like, what do you fucking mean, really?
Were
Like,
you a fly on the wall?
yeah, like, did you just like assume that I was supposed to carry myself a certain way because I grew up like no, like I grew up poor, like what about it? But then like people might take that and it's like they think that you should carry something like that all the way up to when you get older, or it's like if I if I tell people like, oh, it could literally be anything. Like I just never really understood why people assume people like that.
I know. I feel like humble beginnings are really beautiful because it makes you more empathetic and understanding of people that do struggle. And like, I don't know, I admire Drake. Like, obviously, I know he's a big controversial topic, but I love the way he like spends his like money that he's earned through music. Like in the one music video, he like donated groceries to people, and I was like, that's giving someone a platform, giving the right person a platform. I think that really like showed his character and his heart, and I think people forget that. Like they, assume like you're in this industry, you deal with big people, you're probably in the studio with big voices, like, oh, you must have had it so easy. And that's a really shitty assumption, especially when they don't know you.
Yeah, or when you try to give people advice and they tell you that like you somehow have it different than them, so therefore that's how you were able to get in there. Like people ask me all the time like how I was able to like get in the music industry, and they're like, well, I don't know anybody. And it's like I didn't know anybody either.
Started.
Like
You just started.
I had to know people.
You literally just started. It's crazy.
Right. Like, and I mean, it gets on my baffling, or it can be like even like financial things. Like I try to help people because I'm like, hey, like I not that long ago was very, very broke. Like, and I tell people and they're like, well, and they'll just come up with any excuse as to how somehow my situation is different than theirs. And it's like, you don't need to even worry about that. What you need to worry about is I was broke, now I'm not. You're broke. I'm telling you how to to not be broke.
1,000%. And I don't know, I feel like people, not everyone can understand hard things that we go through because not everyone's been through hard things. And that's really an interesting like concept.
Yeah, I feel like if you haven't been through hard things, you should just like, I don't know, be open about it.
Touch grass.
Yeah, yeah. Like I feel like you
Educate
should be
yourself.
the one, yeah, educate yourself or just be the one to like understand that you have it.
1,000%. And like the world is hard. And if you've never endured pain, I mean, good for you. Like, I don't wish that on anyone in any form of things, but it doesn't mean you should be an asshole. That's something that bothers me. Like, being mean takes so much extra energy, being kind is so easy.
No, very true. Very true. How do you feel about breaking generational curses?
I think we need to do it. I mean, it's really sad to like let the cycle continue. If you were treated badly, like why are you going to treat other people badly? Like you don't want someone to feel the way that you felt.
Do you feel like sometimes it can be hard for people to like identify the
Yeah,
generational
I think
curse?
so. And that's why I think like I love like doing what I do because I think sometimes it's a mirror to people and like I've noticed people will sometimes unfollow me after I post certain things and I'm like, hope you heal that wound, babe. Like hope whatever that brought in you, like you go see a therapist for. But I think sometimes like we need mirrors to show us like the bad that we need to work on or why certain things make us uncomfortable. And that's why I like relationships and, connecting with people and learning from people because every single human being in our life is a mirror.
That's very true. I've heard someone tell me recently you can learn something from every man.
1,000%. And like you just have to have the open mindedness to want to learn. Not everyone does.
That's very true too. That's something else I've been thinking about a lot lately is like going back to giving people advice and they're not taking it. Like like a lot of
You're
people,
Rizzy Rey,
especially
guys. What the hell is wrong with you?
well, I mean, I'm not like super successful. I always tell people I'm not even a quarter of where I want to be,
Yeah,
but
but you're better than where you were yesterday or 2 years ago.
that's very true.
No,
That's
you're like,
very
damn,
true.
I keep her around. She's my new. But it's
But
like you gotta
no,
think about it that way. You do.
yeah. I mean, 1,000%. I mean, I I definitely am blessed to be able to like make a living off of like art and helping other people with their art. So that's a huge accomplishment for me.
1,000%. So when we started recording, you said you make people's music sound better. Have you ever had to have a really hard, uncomfortable conversation with an artist that was like, look, this isn't good. We need to fix this? I mean, what's that like? And are you scared that they're gonna tell you off or it's gonna become violent or has it been? Like, give us the tea. I'm interested.
Nah, I just tell everyone their music sounds good. Nah, I'm playing. I'm
You're just
playing.
like,
No, let me
you're like,
stop.
it sounds great, buddy.
Man, this is gonna blow up, bro. You're gonna make it. Nah, not at all. I'm actually super honest when it comes to stuff like that because like my name is on it for one. So even if I were to think like selfishly, it's like God forbid you show somebody something insane and you're just like, yeah, I really did this. I'm like, you know what I mean? But
And you're like,
um
that's not me.
right. But the biggest thing is of course, like I love music. And like I said, like I want to push the boundaries of music. I would love to be like a part of history of how we got to where we are. And I just feel like a lot of times artists tend to overthink a lot because of just so much going on in the world and like people's opinions, and so they start thinking like about their song less from an art standpoint, more of what will other people think of it. And as someone who professionally does music, who hears music, who's either been in the room when songs that have millions of streams have been made or have recorded songs that have gone places too. I i definitely can be comfortable in the fact that I have a good ear. And so yeah, I'm super honest when it comes to when artists like want to make certain things, and like I want to add my own flavor to it as well, like something that you can hear it and you can know like, oh, Rizzy did that.
We love that. No, and that like that's what I think makes you different from all the other producers out there. And like it's beautiful to know that, but also like knowing you can have that tough love. Like, look, we need to make this better. Hard conversations are hard, but they're important because imagine someone thinks that that's like the best that it's gonna be, and then they get, freaking flamed on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and then you're like, that's not my name attached to it. But
Right.
it's no, it's interesting. I've always thought about that. Like, how do you even know like music's good or bad? I think like going back to perception, like I could think a song's amazing and you could think it sucks. Like, how do you take off the consumer hat of maybe music and look at it from a professional standpoint? Like, okay, I need to tune this, I need to fix this. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I really don't look at it too deep. You know what I mean? Like I try to kind of listen to it on a surface level, like how anybody else like just listening to it will. And I feel like that actually really helps out a lot. Like I said, like I don't want to overthink, but at the same time, you don't want it to be fast food music.
I love that.
So yeah, so I mean you kind of just let it be expressive and look at it like what it is. It's art.
And art is beautiful. And I love that you said you love that you get to make a living off of art because I think that's something that people often like don't realize. Like it's really hard being an artist. It's hard being in a creative space because it's not, like medicine or, being a lawyer or anything of that sense. It takes some time and you have to really hit it big, I think, for the funds to start coming in. But it's, I think, what's more, enjoyable and fulfilling and soul fulfilling. And that matters more to me than money. I love
No,
money.
100%.
But sometimes it's important to pick and choose your battles. Like, I'd rather be doing what I do for me and for my soul and to help people and inspire them and like hit it big later on and make like thousands and millions and whatever than be doing a job I hate. Like, you can't have a job you hate for the rest of your life. Absolutely not.
No, no. I mean, shit, before I did this full time, I worked about nine regular jobs.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, just constantly like quitting and just like I just and it wasn't that my work ethic was off or I, couldn't stay focused or follow directions. Like I could, I was a very model employee, but it's just when you do something you don't like and it goes against what you feel like you were made to do, like you can't do it.
You don't want
Like,
to go to work.
yeah, yeah, you don't want to go to work.
It's like,
And
suddenly you're calling out. You have to work really good.
But you know what though? I feel like anybody can do this because I know a lot of like really talented people, and especially I haven't worked those jobs. Like I knew a lot of talented people who work those jobs, and they always say the same thing. They say, um, I'm just waiting till my other thing pays more or pays the same, and then I can quit this and do that. And the truth is, it's just like everything else in life. Like you're never gonna be ready.
You're never going to be ready. You need to just start today.
Right, exactly. And it's definitely the earlier the better, but I don't think you're ever too late.
No, you're not. And that's something that upsets me. People are like, "Oh, I'm too old to do this thing." And I'm like, "No, you're not. Like, if you
Whole,
want
whole,
to do
whole
something,
time they're like 23.
yeah, literally, they're literally 23. I'm too old. I'm like, "You're a baby. Shut up." Like,
Right.
that's so young. Um, but I don't know. You just need to start. And like, you have that idea in your heart for a reason and in your brain for a reason. And you never know. Someone could be needing that thing to feel less alone.
That's very true. That's very true. I mean, I I try to connect with people on that level too because like people a lot of times get into things just for money. Like they think, okay, well, I see so and so doing this and they're rich. Like especially when it comes to like music, rap, like things like that, people tend to just be like, oh, they're rich, and so I'll just do what they did. And it's like you gotta understand that this is not all that it seems.
No, exactly. And it's like you can't compare yourself and your journey to someone else because you guys have walked in different shoes. Why are you going to compare yourself? Like, what's
Right.
what's the what will that get you? It's not going to do anything positive. It's just going to make you feel like shit about yourself. You need to just focus on what you're doing and make yourself different than what's out there. And every human being's different. So if you produce art, it's going to sound different than someone else's because you're you.
That's very true.
Okay,
That's
so
very true.
now I need to like pick your brain. You see people like almost every single day because you're recording. Do you ever become like their therapist?
I see myself as a therapist.
I'm in school to be a therapist. That's so funny.
Oh, word. That's awesome.
Exactly, we love that. I'm just gonna have to like be your studio therapist. I'll just have to like make my way over there, you know. So,
No, I mean, people, when comfortability is the most important thing in a studio, when people come in, like they are literally telling you their darkest thoughts, darkest experiences, and people record a lot of things just for themselves. And, it used to bother me sometimes when I would, work hard on a song and somebody wouldn't put it out, but I started looking at it different in a sense of even if it just touches me and your hearts, that's enough.
exactly.
And that's why I actually get really upset sometimes when I make a really good song with somebody and they hear it back and they're just like, I hate it. It's not good. People aren't gonna like this.
So fair.
And I've literally had to stop the session and like I'm standing up and I'm like preaching to them. I'm like, this song is amazing. You're gonna come back in 3 days and you're gonna tell me how great that song is. And sure enough, 3 days later, they'll sleep on it and be like, it is amazing. But it's going back to what I was saying about people thinking about it through a financial standpoint, or excuse me, like what people like are gonna say on Instagram. Like, you know, I I just feel like it should be expressive. You should put your all into it, and you should say exactly what you want to say. Like when people are stuck on song like lyrics, they'll a lot of times ask me, and I'm not a writer, I'm not Rylan. I can't, I can't write. So I just tell them, I say, you need to just say exactly what's on your mind. You're gonna make a million songs, you're gonna spit a million verses. say exactly what you want to say right now.
No. And like I think that's like you just need the space to do that. And people are like, "Oh, I'm scared to say this." Like just say it. Be vulnerable. Like what's the worst that happens? Like the world's not going to explode. Maybe someone doesn't like it, someone doesn't agree with you, but like you need to let that out for you. And I think people forget that.
I think it might like be a deeper thing too, like when it might be something to do with I don't know what the exact phrase is, but I guess like I want to call it Gen Z introvertism.
I love that. Is that a real thing? You made
Nah, I just made it up, but
you're like,
it's
I'm
I
not
mean it's a
oh.
real thing, but I don't know if that's the term for it.
No, it's I feel like COVID really messed up a lot of people. I really
Definitely.
like that time period. Whereas like I was like building all of this and like, creating my dream life and shit. Like I think it really put everyone in this box of like, oh my God, I need to just be alone with myself and keep things to myself. And that's not like how life works. Like life is meant to be shared. You're meant to connect. You're meant to share your thoughts and ideas. And if you're an artist, you need to share your thoughts and ideas. Like I don't want to connect with someone who's only surface level and only talks about like, you know, I love rap music. That's what I'll listen to when I work out. But like, I need to feel things when I listen to songs. So I can't connect with a lot of rap because it's literally just like drugs and money and, that repeated and girls and whatever. And I'm like, what are we like consuming? Like, this does not make me feel inspired to continue on with my day. And I think that's like, it's important. You need to share. If you're going to be vulnerable and release a song, you need to create something that people will be like, damn, I see myself in this.
No, that's why a lot of the beats that I make now, like they're so soulful and they're so
I love
like
that.
emotional. Yeah. And it's because like I want to put you in that position to talk about that.
No, that's beautiful. That's why you're a therapist, literally.
Exactly.
Um, why do you think music connects with some people in a way like words can't sometimes?
That's a really deep question.
I know.
Um,
My brain.
well, music for one is hypnotic. Like I think there was like some sort of study that was proven that it's like if you listen to somebody talk versus listening to somebody say the exact same thing but with a beat behind it, you're going to remember what they said more with the beat behind it.
That makes
Um,
sense, actually.
yeah, and then I think it has something to do too with like music theory and like the way songs are structured out. Like every song is like an 8 bar, then a 12, a 16 bar. You know what I mean by that, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, and I think that also, and then also frequencies in general. They're definitely, I do definitely believe like in frequencies and like their ability to change emotions.
I love that. No, it reminds me, I used to like when I was in like middle school and I needed to study for a test, I would like make a song like based on whatever I was doing, like whatever. If it was science, it was like a science song or whatever, and I would remember and do well on the test. So that like is scientifically proven actually.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it definitely, that's what I'm saying, definitely can be like a very beautiful thing. I don't really too often approach it like that's not like a conversation that happens in the studio. I feel like it's just one of those things like when you're with a real artist, like they just kind of already know that. And when they come in, like they just have that ready.
I
But
love
I
it.
definitely have been asked before by certain artists to like do things with like certain numerology and certain like at certain times or like certain like frequencies and stuff.
I love that. That's really beautiful that you get to have like such a deep one-on-one conversation with this artist and like pick their brain and learn their world. I think that's really wholesome.
No, it is. It's a very beautiful thing.
I'm gonna cry. That's like so me. I'm just like I always say some deep thing. My brain just is wired that way.
No, I mean me too though. I mean, because
That's why we
it's
do what we do.
very so what?
That's why we do what we do.
Exactly. And I mean, like I feel like a lot of times, like when you're around people who are like, I don't know, like just fans of like certain artists and stuff, and like it might be somebody like I know or I've met, and they'll talk about them, and it's like, wow, like the way people perceive themselves like on social media is not how they are at all, like in person.
No, it's so crazy. And like with me, you'll see, I am the same person, thankfully. Um, But like that just like made my brain go to this like whole train of thought where it's like fandoms are so scary. Like God forbid you're like, I don't like this one person's song. Then you have like their fans coming at you and they're like, why don't you? And I'm like, because I don't like it.
Yeah, at this point, I just stopped giving my opinions on social media.
Like I'm gonna keep that to myself. Jesus. I mean, have you dealt with anything like that? Like online feuds and like people judging you or like saying mean things or anything that bothers you in regards to social media, or do you just kind of like protect your peace?
I kind of just protect my peace. I'm definitely like, you know what? There was one hilarious one when there was a post. I don't remember exactly what it said, but I think it said something about how like not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur.
Hmm.
And I definitely agree with that. Not everybody can, it's a lot of pressure. And I did actually comment. I don't even really comment that often, but I did say something about how like just pretty much reiterating that fact. And I guess I referred to people who work 9 to 5s as normal. And that made a lot of people super upset. Like I had hundreds of comments. I never even responded to any like the other comments. And it's like I'm not saying that there's a difference in like an actual person being normal, not normal, but I mean, you're an entrepreneur. You know that I promise you, your schedule is not normal. You know what I mean? Like your mind typically just goes in other directions and things like that. So, I mean, yeah, it really isn't normal at all.
No, it's not. You have to be wired a certain way. Like you have to, I think, also have the ability to be rejected and take a no as an answer. Like that's something that I kind of had to learn along the way. Like not everyone wants to work with me and that's okay. It's not anything about me because I'm very sensitive. Like I'm so sensitive. I love people and I love connecting with people and I'm like, why don't you like me? Like what is it about me? And then I'm like, oh, okay, it's just not an alignment. It's not whatever. It's not meant to be whatever. But I think you're right. I think you have to have a certain skill set to be an entrepreneur. You have to have a certain mindset. And if anyone wants to come for me for saying that, okay, like I'm ready. Like I'll fight you in the comments. Like let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you were telling me about bookstores and how their
Yo, but
managers are very weird.
they're so like it's so disgusting to me, like, and I can go on a tangent about this, but like how people like just have a certain image of what they want on their shelves. And I'm like, you're not letting someone with new ideas and a new mindset and a fresh perspective, as well as someone who's young, like bring something to the table because you want your standard book. And like, meanwhile, I know my book can resonate with so many people because I make them that way. Like, I have a chapter for at least every human being to relate to. And it's just upsetting that they have this one idea in their mind and they're like, no, that's not what I want. And I'm like, that's what you need, but okay, bye. Like someone,
Right. Like do they have like I guess like some sort of like aesthetic like in mind for their
I mean,
book like
I guess
shelves?
so. I guess so. It's just, it's weird. It's also upsetting. Like indie authors don't get a lot of like limelight in bookstores. Like Barnes and Noble, that like they'll do like author book signings, but they won't take authors' books. And I'm like, that's so upsetting. Like, how do we get our work out there? Well, I mean, I'm getting my work out there, whether these people want to or not. Like, I'm sorry, that's a non-negotiable. I'm a Scorpio. Like, that's happening. If you like it or not, like I'm gonna keep posting and sharing, but it's like, how do they expect these people to, want to do these book signings with them if they won't like support their work and, include their stuff on the shelves? Like, because again, like the young generation is what we need. They understand mental health, self-identity, isolation, being an introvert, and all the other things that we've talked about today. And that's what we need to read, from. Like we need to read books from these people.
That's very true. Yeah, I'm very much like an advocate like just for like young people like in general like people our age like doing bigger things because like it gets to be so saturated when you just had the same thing over and over again. So now if we can just get some more young people in politics, we can see how the the country plays out.
Manifesting it there. My sister is in law school, so I'm like, girl, in DC, I'm like, girl, you need to hurry up. Hurry up.
No, absolutely. It would be a much better place.
1,000%. That does tie into everything though, but at that point, I'm like to these old people. I'm so sorry that you know the old managers or whoever I talk to. I mean, mind you, I'm so sweet. I don't get it. Whatever. I'm like in my head, I'm like, I'm so sorry that you don't want to hold something on your shelf that will help people heal. Like that's sad because that's what the universe and the world that we live in and whatever people want to call it. Like I think at the end of the day, humans are put on this planet to help other people heal. Like that's and we learn from one another and like we're just meant to like I don't know, I think just talk and experience and love one another and make the best of the time that we have. And you know what, saying no to someone's book is really sad and unfortunate, but it's their loss. I'll just start my own bookstore.
That, hey, there you go.
There you go. It's gonna be like two story with a coffee shop and I'll have matcha, don't worry.
Okay. That's all that really matters.
Yeah,
I'll be in charge of the matcha.
yeah, there we go. See, perfect. And you can have like a little recording studio there too. Like there we look, it's perfect.
Yeah, don't mind that it's a little loud, but you know.
Sorry guys, Rylan has her bookstore going on. Like that's why it's a little loud, but bookstores are always loud. I feel like they should be quiet. I don't get that. Whatever. That's a whole nother episode. Are you scared of rejection? Is that something that like you've ever been like frick, like or fuck, we can say fuck, like someone might say no, someone might not like me, someone might think this sucks, or you just don't care.
I don't care. I still get rejected to this day.
How? Like how do you not care? You need to give me some
I mean, like it's
you need
just
to
it's
look in
so
the mirror and
wild
be
to
like,
me.
what don't you like about me? Like, you know?
Yeah, I just stopped thinking about it. Like, especially when I had to get to a point where I had to reject people. So I mean, but I mean, I don't know. Like for in my case, it's like I genuinely like people. Like as of right now, this current moment, I can't have another audio engineer. What I mean, like we have too many.
Mhm.
But so I mean, some people might take that like, oh damn, like what's wrong with me? Like what they don't, but it's like, no, like I just can't have one right now. So like at this current moment, not in the future,
That's
yeah, sure. But
that's
so I mean, yeah, I get rejected with stuff all the time. I mean, even with I mean, I told you actually about how like with these shows that I put together, like sometimes like artists don't want to work with me. And I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. I'm giving you a risk-free money opportunity to perform, get exposure. But then like I think we had talked about this too. It's like sometimes like it's just not the right time or like people might not like the approach, no matter how great the approach is or how it works with somebody else, it might just not work with them. So I mean, I don't know. I personally I don't judge. You know what I'm saying? Based off of it, the same people that reject me are the same people that have worked with me later on down the road. So I just don't really think about it too much.
and it's like it's better to let someone more fitting come into the opportunity or the role or whatever it might be than force someone that doesn't want to be there. Like you can't find the right thing in the wrong room. Like why are you gonna have an artist that doesn't want to be there, doesn't want the opportunity, doesn't really get excited as maybe, you know, a better fitting, oh my God, holy shit, this is a cool opportunity artist. Well, you know what I mean?
Right.
Not
Yeah.
energy matters.
No, 100%. I mean, I I've never really thought about it too much, like when it came to it, because I've been rejected like so much. And when I actually started my career too, like as a producer, like I would find myself in the rooms with like big name producers, guys I've worked with, like people I've been listening to my whole life, hit songs. So I'm like, I'm so excited to work with them. And I'd sit down and start making a beat, and they'd tell me to stand up and erase what I did, start doing something else. Like I've had all that happen. What I mean? Like it means nothing to me. My first studio I interned at, I actually got kicked out of there.
What were you doing?
I ain't gonna lie, I was actually in the wrong for that one. I was 19, fucking 19-year-old, somewhere,
Not a
right?
19-year-old like me. Damn, what kind of 19-year-old are you?
No, I did what I was talking about. I thought that I knew everything. I didn't know anything. And I thought no one could tell me shit, not even people who clearly know what the fuck they're doing.
Well, look at where you're at now. Like you started this amazing studio, and I think that really speaks volumes. Like you created the space that you wish existed when you were younger, and that's really cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I knew I wanted it before I knew I wanted it. You know what I mean? It was such a great opportunity. Like my first studio, actually, No, actually, before that, because I had hopped around different studios, and I had great experiences with a couple of them, but a lot of them I didn't have, really good experiences with. Like they were just doing business the wrong way, sometimes putting me in dangerous positions because they don't have like there's a lack of security, just things like that. And um, so I got sick of it. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna just, I knew I was gonna start my own, but I couldn't afford it. So I was just pulling up on people with my like microphone and interface and stuff. And I was just recording people
Okay.
I mean, it had to be people I knew. I couldn't just do it with anybody. But yeah, I did that for a while. And then my first studio, I'm actually doing a show here soon,
Mm.
a building called Jambox on the south side of Charlotte. And it's a rehearsal building. It's like a multi-purpose like music space, and you can monthly rent out one of the rooms. And so my first studio was a 97 square foot room, like super fucking tiny, like
I have
like
five
smaller
nine.
than
I would die in that.
it was so small. And all it was in there was just a couch, microphone, and computer desk.
Oh my. No, like
Yeah.
it wasn't decorated cutely.
Um, I mean, I had like these foam panels on the wall that were like green and black. And I had like a shelf that had some decorations on it. So I mean, yeah, it was kind of adorable.
It was kind of a tiny house like vibe. Okay, we love it.
Yeah, yeah. But I had it packed the fuck out though. I mean, people were coming in and out of there all the time.
It's not.
And yeah, oh yeah, it was great. And um I met Montiago, owner of Montiago Visual Studios in Charlotte. And just later down the line, he offered me like, hey, like, I mean, he's got like a bigger studio, 3 rooms, and he offers me the opportunity to rent out one of his rooms, and that's we're still there to this day. Like, and it's been nothing but a blessing, like we are able to help each other out really well and just like be able to like vibe and connect off of one another. And it's just been a blessing all the way around.
I love that so much. Like community and just like people are everything. Like you can't do what you do without people.
No, not at
Imagine,
all.
imagine trying to find artists without artists. Like how would that even work?
Yeah, I mean,
You suddenly you become a singer.
no, I actually did make music at one point. It's not out anymore though.
It's like my audiobook. It's just like, some
Yeah, so someone has it somewhere. But I mean, it's just like just trying different things out. Like I think like especially when you're young, you should try to like everything that you set your mind to and just see what you like because you really never know.
I'm not gonna become a singer. I'm so sorry. That's not how
I feel like you said that like you thought about it.
I did. Like, and someone was like, "You have such a good voice for singing." I'm like, "I'll keep podcasting. Thank you."
I've got to hear you sing now. You can't just
Oh,
say
I
that.
sing good. So you're gonna have to convince me. You're gonna have to bribe me with coffee or something.
I got you.
Yeah. Now you're like, I gotta find her coffee order so I can figure out how to get her to sing. I don't know. I feel like it's also not for everyone, and that's something that upsets me. Like, not that I think anyone's bad at singing or anything, but I feel like some people try and like try so hard to fit themselves in that box, and I'm like, ugh, like that's not your thing.
Yeah, a lot of people need auto tune. Like and they refuse to have it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you,
You
brother.
secretly put it on there.
Yeah, actually I've done that.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
It's fucked up. No, but like, I mean, everybody uses it. Chris Brown uses it, Adele uses it, everybody uses
You need
it.
to
I
work
mean,
with
when
Jack Harlow. I feel like you and Jack Harlow would get along really well.
why you say that? Because we're
I don't know.
both white guys with curly hair.
No, I just love Jack Harlow so much. I just feel like you guys would vibe. Like, please do a song with him.
I would love to. Nah, I
I'll
mean,
try and set it up.
huh?
I said I'll try and set it up.
Oh, thank you.
I will slide into his DMs. I've been in there for years. He's never replied.
Have you seen at least maybe like a red heart, like a little
No. Maybe now that I'm an author and doing all the shit I'm doing, maybe he'll be like, "Oh, she looks interesting." A heart.
in the early days of Snapchat, like in the early days, like 2016, I
The memories that we
accidentally
got from that app name.
I accidentally sent a Snapchat to Frank Ocean, and I've sent something or another to Future. I don't remember. Like I think it was just like laughing emojis because he says like some like wild ass shit on his story. Like I feel like a lot of artists would get canceled if like people found some of their old Snapchats they used to post.
No, I'm like it's really showing your frontal lobe wasn't developed. Like it's showing right now. Why'd you say
Yeah, but my slightly a little bit older age is showing. And but both times they opened it and never said anything.
that's crazy? No, but it's like it's insane that like artists again don't care what they post. I'm like, why are we posting this on Instagram? Please get a journal. Like, why are we posting this on, TikTok or Snapchat or whatever? Get a journal, please. Like,
Like the Kanye West thing of him and his cousin.
oh my God, that like get a journal. Like this can be traced back, like you're too grown. You're too grown to be posting this. Like
Yeah, I'm all about vulnerability, but I'm not gonna lie, I would have saved that for a
no,
therapist.
exactly. Some things don't need to be aired out on the internet. Like I love being raw and authentic, but there's some sides to me not everyone will get to know, and my journal will see, and that's okay.
No, exactly. I don't know how daily vloggers do it. That
I don't
sounds very difficult.
It's like, how do you like, you have to do some hella editing because I feel like I would like, I don't know, I'd probably have like a mental breakdown on like film or something and then crash out.
When you're showing your whole day, it's like not every day is meant to be shown.
Literally, like some days I don't even want to like get out of bed. Like, why am I gonna film?
I thought about it like doing I actually did release a couple of vlogs. I called them session speaks.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was actually really cool and they came out really well and like I have a lot of random shit that happens in my life, so like it was
I
kind of
do.
funny.
Yes.
Yeah, like I'm the type of person I'll just be standing around and like some like NPC will come by and like have like this like insane conversation with me and then just walk away. Like, but that was the kind of thing I was like capturing. But it's so difficult because like my days are so random. Like it's so hard to like actually plan anything out.
I agree. I can relate to that. And I feel like random stuff just happens that throws you off when you do plan something out.
Right, exactly. Or it's like certain things too. It's like I can't plan it. Like, okay, if I wake up like on a Monday, right, I might have nothing planned. So I'll just, I don't know, clean my apartment, like take a walk, like, just try to like figure something else out. And people will ask me, like, what are you doing today? And it's like, oh, nothing, like,
That's not
just
exciting. No, it's
yeah, I'm recovering. And then I'll get a phone call like, oh, hey, can you come do this 1 hour session? It's like, yeah. And I'll go and do it. And then that 1 hour turns into two. And the next thing you know, I'm there till 5 in the morning. I'm like, whoa, that was actually like content worthy.
right. No, you should. Okay, you need to start a vlog channel. I'm holding you to that. Do it.
Maybe
Do it. Do it.
think
Okay.
about it.
As we wrap this up, I want to ask you, what is one piece of advice you wish that you learned earlier in your life? Music related, not music related, life related, whatever you want to give. Give us some last piece of wisdom from you.
Stay consistent.
I needed that. How did you know? You just like attacked me personally with that.
Yeah, I used to like I don't know, like I used to like even though I had nothing going on, like I used to try to like schedule it out or just be like, oh, I don't need to do all that. That's the biggest thing. Like I would like watch interviews of like people who have made it and be like, I don't need to do all that. Like whenever they would say like what they had to do, and I probably would have gotten somewhere a lot quicker had I did all that.
You're doing amazing where you're at. So,
It took some time.
hey, you know what? And that's really cool that you can now share that with us and like me, because I feel like I'm so, oh, I don't want to post. People are tired of seeing me. And then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, Rylan, if you want to get to where you want to go, you need to post your damn book or whatever we're talking about today. Like, I can be my own worst enemy, I swear.
I needed that.
Oh, I mean, you can hold me accountable because, like, I have times where I'm like, I need to stop doing this. And then I'm like, girl, what?
No, absolutely. But you do have a very good platform. You have a very good show. I think what you use your digital footprint for is absolutely amazing, and you definitely need to keep that up.
I will. No, the way you like said that to me when we first started like DMing. I was like, that's so wholesome. You said you loved my positivity, and that means so much. Because I feel like when you do this stuff, it's so easy to think no one actually like sees who you truly are or understands what you do. And you just saw me pretty quickly, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I do come across the way that I'm trying to come across.
No, but I mean, and also too, I mean, it does suck when people do that, but at the end of the day, like you can never control, like fully control every narrative.
1000%. So where
Uh,
can we record with you? Where can we find you, follow you, all of that? Give us the links. Come on.
I am the owner, and you can record with me at Ray Recordings in Charlotte, North Carolina. Um, my studio page is Instagram Ray Recordings, Ray spelled with an E, Rey recordings, and then Instagram Rizzy Raymond, RizzyreyMond.
Your name is so iconic. I'm not over that. Like I
I hate it.
stop. It's iconic. So hopefully you feel better.
It chose me. I didn't choose it.
It's okay. We wear it proudly though.
No, we do.
R,
Exactly. It all worked out.
Exactly. I didn't like that as a kid. I was like, why are my initials the same? And then I was like, damn, like that's kind of cool now. Like I'm known for that. So all right, cool. Whatever.
Mm.
Other people didn't like me in elementary school for it.
Well, when you're as iconic as you are, you never know where it's going to take you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. This was so fun. It was very healing and very easy flowing, which I thought it would be. So
Of course.
we need to take a picture. I do that with all my guests.
Okay.
You're like, damn, Rylan, on my bad hair dye. Your hair
We're
looks.
gonna, I know, we're gonna do this in person. I'm coming to Florida next month.
You better. Actually, I'm holding you to that. But
Okay, yeah, let's do it. No, do I pose?
no, just exist. I don't know.
Just do something like this?
Got it. Thank you so much. This was so fun. And obviously, we're going to stay in touch.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you for being you. This was like the best. I love chatting.
Is
Well,
there a sound effects thing on here?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know how to use this. Oh, I think this does it.
Next Zoom is going to be a crash course on how to use Zoom.
Oh my
I
gosh.
knew I was laughing when you were like, I'm in the meeting recording thingy. And I was like, I was like, oh my goodness. But no, we'll have to like do weekly calls or something. You're cool.
Absolutely, you as well.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I will probably be texting. I'll send you the picture too. It's cute.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you. This is so fun.
100%.